Gyakukan High School, Classroom 2E.
Okay, class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a literature class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kinda down.
Huh?
Talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you.
It's about Aragaki-senpai.
Oh, pretty shocking, huh? Never seen him at school, but I've seen him around town. I wonder if he really did get caught up in some kind of crime.
Some things you can never get back. I know that from all the things that have happened with my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question. But is it okay for me to go on like this?
Parents, huh? I can relate to that. But you'll be okay, right?
Natsuki, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Don't you want to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Natsuki stood up.
Huh? What's going on?
Hello everyone. I know it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you, even after I transfer. Thank you. How's that?
Transfer? What?
Gyakukan High School, rooftop.
You're a weird one, you know? The biggest bitch in the school is leaving, and you feel sorry for her.
You're transferring? And you didn't say anything?
It's not like telling you would have changed anything. Why make us both depressed? Anyway, my dad's pretty sick, and they say it'll take some time for him to recover. And we don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay here. You know, I still think you're crazy for being friends with someone like me. But, like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living at home. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
But, Fuka, your house is nearby and your parents are pretty normal. So why'd you move?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. But if it's something that you and your folks can work out, then do it while you have the chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think that every day was just the same. And I'm only saying this because it's you. But you don't get any second chances in life. If you accept the way things are, then they'll never change.
Natsuki-chan.
This is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so guess this is goodbye.
No!
It's okay. Everything will be all right. Come on, don't give me that look.
What?
Hey, I'm not helpless, you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want now. So, I hope you do the same.
What I really want. I used to try and please everyone. I was afraid of not being liked, so I did my best to fit in. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That is so like you, Fuka. Well, I say, if they don't accept you for who you are, then screw them. But I like you, even if you don't like yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, better get going.
Natsuki left without looking back.
Natsuki-chan. Huh? My cell?
Fuka looked at the message she received on her cell phone.
Natsuki-chan?
Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. We can always talk, right? Thanks for everything.
Natsuki-chan.
Eventually, Fuka lifted her head and nodded.
Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. It all makes sense now. I've always been so worried about how others are feeling. That's why my power allows me to stay connected with them. I guess there is something I want after all. It makes me happy to see everyone else happy too. So, I want us all to remain friends. The power to connect people even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift.
The resolution in Fuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Weak! Her character arc is weak! They just, like, didn't know what to do with Fuka. Lucia has given rise to Juno. Like, you hear about her and think she's a really interesting character, and...
There you are.
Why? Did something happen?
It is surprising to find you on the rooftop.
We were just wondering what you were up to.
Everything's okay now.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'll do as much as I can with my power. For my sake, as well as the sake of others.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess that was sort of random, wasn't it?
Are you sure you're alright?
It's not that I don't like Fuka. I like her a lot. It's just that I think they could have done a lot more than they did with her character. Shiomi, I saw your exam results. Good work. Yeah. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Mrs. Terauchi, the Japanese teacher, is here muttering to herself. Is she supposed to be the English teacher?
Odoroita, how did it get so late already? My darling's not home today, and I'm so samishi. Maybe I should go to dinner with Miss Toriumi. That restaurant with the interesting game. What was it? A mahjong parlor? I hope I don't lose again, but I don't think I can win at all against Miss Toriumi. Konnichiwa, Kutone-san. How are you? Miss Toriumi isn't here. I was just looking for her myself, actually. Say, Kutone-san, do you play mahjong? It's very omoshiroi. The technical terms in particular are so interesting. If I play too much, I can't get them out of my head for days. Mentan pin dora dora, richi ipats, chito tsumo. I've said that stuff even in my sleep. My poor darling hasn't slept very well as a result. Shall I teach you the other technical terms? I'm just repeating what Miss Toriumi taught me, but... Well, for beginners, there's only richi. Then a few intermediate phrases. I got a reverse dora. Looks like you're waiting for one tile, or you've got to have more than 2 han. Ooh, or advanced stuff. You have a hand, don't you? I have all the tiles you're waiting for, and mangan booyah. So far, I've only had a chance to use the beginner's phrases, though. But Miss Toriumi is a very patient teacher. She'll tell me, you should throw this one away, or you won't get many points if you call that one, so I wouldn't, and I dropped that tile by accident, so you can't run it. She's taught me so much, but I haven't been able to win a single match.
You learned technical terms for mahjong. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. He's trying to give it up, and I think tomorrow is the day that we can get it. Gekkokan High School, Home Economics Room.
Kotone-sama, what shall we make today? I have a sewing book here.
Bebe is making a heavy face. It may be best to work with him without asking any questions. Bebe is pointing on a how-to on making a cute bag. You decided to try and make one.
It is a lovely color. My art. It feels so cleansed. Kotone-sama, you have subarashi, wonderful sense.
It seems Bebe is trying to tell you something. While you wait for a chance to ask about it, you finished your project.
It is so lovely. Everyone will be uriyamashi, jealous.
Obtain felt bag. You could give this to someone while on a date.
I want to go somewhere to eat after this. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Bebe seems happy.
There is something I need to talk to you about.
You decide to go to a restaurant with Bebe. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Wakat's restaurant. You and Bebe are enjoying a delicious meal.
I'm afraid I might have to go back home. I was able to come here because of my aunt, but my uncle did not agree with the decision. He is yelling at me to come home now like the mafia. If I go home, my uncle might never let me return here. I would love to stay in the home. This country is where I want to live and die.
Bebe seems excited.
But no matter how hard I try to convince him, he will not listen. I have got to know you well, Katone-sama. I cannot say matinee like this.
Bebe has shared the troubles that are on his mind. Your relationship is stronger now.
It's almost time to say matinee. I'll see you at school, okay?
You decide to go back to the dorm.
Hello.
Tatsumi Port Island, back alley. Ken asked you to come here with him.
I'm sorry. I was too scared to come here by myself.
Ken falls silent.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Ken smiles sadly.
It's hard to live, isn't it? Living is painful. Katone-san.
Ken begins to sob, but no tears fall from his eyes. You couldn't bring yourself to say anything to him. You waited until Ken calmed down, then you returned to the dorm together. And this is Maiko. Yep. And it doesn't matter because we already completed her social link, but I am of course going to rescue her anyway. Before the next full moon.
Good morning. Well, we're almost done. It feels like it went so fast. So many things happened, but I'm glad that I was able to become friends with everyone. What about you? Huh? Oh, thank you very much. I didn't mean it like that, but thank you.
Mr. Ono is in the faculty office.
Ah, Katone, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... Do you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered. Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, you understand? So I'll give it to you, but you'll take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right?
Obtain Konetsuki's helm.
You must be proud, Katone. You've got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Well, I've still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I've given my helm to a student after all. That Bebe. Do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring, when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see men with the samurai spirit, even those from a foreign country. It must be because the lives of the Sengoku generals still shine brightly across history. Masamune Date, for example. The amazing thing about him is that he...
You enjoyed the stories of Masamune again. You feel that your knowledge of history has deepened. You obtained a helm from Mr. Ono. This guy's, I think he's my favorite teacher. He's so fucking funny. Yeah, she's fine. Hey, hi, maid. And we can get the other maid outfits next. Next time. Next month, I mean. It's got really good stats, too. Did I get enough pearls for infinity? No! I want to get one. We need to get lots of infinities and a couple Armageddons, at least. Well, at least one Armageddon, but... Like, you can only carry 99 malachite at a time. So, it's... Like, I need to start getting rubies. I think I can start getting rubies in the next block. But, like, since we can only hold 99 malachite at a time, we need to, like, get 99 and then, like, go there every time we go to Tartarus. So we don't end up in a situation where... I mean, you get the idea. Gekkokan High School, Home Economics Room. It's time for Fashion Club.
Kotone-sama, have you decided what today's project will be? I am happy to be able to see your work again. Go ahead and start making it.
You decided to make this quickly with Bebe's encouragement. Your experience in sewing allows you to make it faster than you did last time. Obtain Knit Rabbit. You could give this to someone while on a date.
That speed, that beauty! Kotone-sama, you are indeed superb! Next, we shall make something big. I know, you will make this scarf. Happiness will come to girls who can knit scarves. That is what my aunt said. I want you to become happy. That is how I truly feel. Wakarimasen, I do not understand. The sewing machine won't go. Yes, that is a good idea. Sorry, gomennasai.
Bebe seems happy.
I am worried about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? If I become a samurai, maybe I could stand up to him. Oh, maybe if we go to the sweet shop and have a snack, I can come up with a plan. Shall we? Yatta! Let's go!
Bebe seems excited. You decide to go to the sweet shop with Bebe after finishing your work. Iwatodai Strip Mall Sweet Shop. You are having a delectable time with Bebe.
I have thought about this even in my dreams. I will be disappointed if I have to return to my country. I want to stay here in the home even if I have to eat dirt. Arigato! Thank you! I can do anything with your support, Kotone-sama.
Bebe seems very happy.
Jitsu wa, actually, I have a plan. I will return home. Mochiron, of course. I will not give up just like that. I will come back here after persuading my uncle. I will convince him how great Japan is. Now, I just have to figure out how to explain it to him. That will be easy with your help, Kotone-sama. Please help me. Onegaishimasu.
It seems like Bebe is counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now.
The sun is setting. I will see you again. Mata ne.
You decide to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
The number of the lost has been increasing lately, but there's only one shadow left. Once we destroy him, it'll be all over. We need to save this town. Gotcha. Let's put a smile on everyone's face.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Everyone knows what tofu is, right? It's a high-protein health food made of soybeans. Soy sauce is another food that's obviously made from soybeans. Now, Kotone. Natto comes from soybeans too, but how is it made? Right. Natto is fermented, which is why it's sticky. It's a Japanese food, but even here a handful of people can't stand the taste of it.
Yep, let's finish Junpei's today. there is like such a long time, like, because like the end of Tuesday, that was the first day we could hang out with him since like before summer break. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Hagakure Ramen.
So, I'm no good at this. Where do I start? What? No! Well, I had something serious to talk about. I want you to have this. I never had much I was that attached to, but I always held on to this for some reason.
You obtained pig key holder.
I used to keep my house keys on that. Thing is, I never wanted to go home. So, when it turned out I was gonna get to live at the dorm, you wouldn't believe how happy I was. I thought after that, I could turn my back on it all. So I kept his keychain and house keys stashed away, since I figured I'd never have to use them again. But after a while, I didn't like the way I was trying to avoid stuff. I knew the problem wasn't gonna go away just because I wouldn't look at it, and that I was lame for ever thinking so. That's why I dug these out. I plan to go see my dad, too. Then again, I'm still kinda chicken. If you hold on to those for me, it'll be like you've got my back for it. That way, I have the guts to see him.
Junpei's hands are trembling. You can tell that it took all the courage he had to tell you this.
Hey, listen. You can talk to me too if anything's bothering you, alright? And I'm not saying so because I want to be the guy people turn to. It's just you don't have to do everything yourself. You and the rest of the gang were there for me, and I'm here for you the same way. Don't forget that, okay?
You sense strong affection from Junpei. You sense a bond with Junpei. You know, it's still baffling to me, like, Vic Mignogna gives one of the best performances, like, in the game. It's just, like, how do I say this? It's incredible to me how there are, like, extremely talented people who just choose to be absolute pieces of shit with their life. It doesn't make any sense. Sir.
You know, I'm glad I got this power. And it's not because it makes me kind of like a superhero or anything. It always bugged me, that weakness I knew was there inside. But I feel like I can change. And I think that if it wasn't for you and the rest, I wouldn't have that feeling, even with this power. Or worse, I might have done the wrong things with it. So, thanks. Jeez, listen to me, going on like that. Come on, let's eat. You want some more green onion barbecued pork?
I don't like any of those words. You and Junpei spent a long time talking about all sorts of things.
Hi, how was your day?
And yeah, there is no romance route for Junpei. If you want, you can confess to him in January during a cutscene that will happen automatically. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and he will reject you. But we're not gonna worry about that. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Wakat's restaurant. Ken ordered the calcium meal, but he doesn't seem to have much of an appetite today.
It's definitely not good. But that might be my fault. I can't really taste it well.
Ken seems depressed.
I'm sorry. I always make you listen to me talk. It's like I'm depending on you too much. It's not good, huh? Kotone-san, why are you so...
Ken looks downwards.
Kotone-san, I'm going to be serious here, so please listen to what I have to say. Remember the manga I talked about before? The one with the alien hero who fights bad guys? I threw all of them away. No, it's okay. Thank you, though.
Ken bows
Fighting isn't a good thing. But I enjoyed reading it. But reading it got me all excited. It was really cool when tons of bad guys were dying too. That can't be good.
Ken looks like he's about to cry.
I hate that I feel that way. It's okay. Why do you say things like that? I'm trying so hard. I want you to notice me. Oh.
Ken looks downwards. You feel that you understand Ken a little better now.
I'm sorry. Let's eat. Does your food taste good, Kotone-san? I was getting worried that yours might taste bad too, if you're with me. I see. I'm glad to hear that. You're so nice, Kotone-san.
Ken laughs and looks embarrassed.
I'd like to have dinner with you again. I mean it.
You and Ken finish your dinner and return to the dorm together.
Let's begin class. Ahi Adni Tetragrammaton. We've covered the time of magical growth, and now we've just about reached the modern age. Every art or science branches off into some sub-studies as it progresses. Magic, too, was subdivided around the 18th century. Some people preached about morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, and so on. There was even a man who founded modern psychology through his research on hypnosis. This, too, is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. As a result of the flourishing magical research, witch hunts became more common. To avoid this, magic began to progress in secret society.
This guy is literally crazy.
I'm sure many of you have heard the names of these organizations.
No, you idiot. The witch hunts didn't happen because of magic. The witch hunts happened because people wanted scapegoats.
The Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Golden Dawn.
Jesus Christ, man!
Many of these societies are still with us today. The forefathers of modern magic are too numerous to count. For instance, there's Eliphas Levi, the man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. His literature, which took a scientific approach, is still published today. Madame Blavatsky was the biggest magician of the 19th century and a renowned theosophist. Many magical societies have stemmed from the Theosophical Society that she founded. Mesmer opened the path to psychology in his studies on life energy. Oh my god, I can't take this. Rudolf Steiner helped spread the knowledge of anthroposophy. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century's grand magician, and Gurdjieff, a mystic who taught his many students the fourth way. All of them had incredible stores of knowledge. Are you all listening? You're not frozen with fear, I trust. I'll test you to see how well you've been paying attention. Get it wrong and your zodiac sign will change. Aha, Adonai Tetragrammaton. Who to choose? Ah, Kotone, I ask thee. Who was the founder of Theosophy, who gave rise to many magical societies? Wrong! Your sign is now the cat. Your year will never come.
Yeah, but most of the stuff you're saying is nonsense anyway, so who cares?
Now then, the magical arts progressed even further with practical use. With the knowledge spread by the people we discuss today...
If you want a laugh, you can look up Mesmer. Naganaki Shrine. You wandered here with Akihiko, who seems rather quiet today.
Thanks for coming out today. I see. Why are you so...
Akihiko seems to be at a loss. Akihiko looks down at the ground.
If you don't mind, can I talk to you about something? I haven't been able to get it all arranged in my own head, though.
Akihiko slowly begins speaking.
I've told you a little before about Miki, my younger sister, who I couldn't save. I was the only person she had. There weren't any kids around her age at the orphanage, so she didn't have any friends. She'd always tag along after me and call me Big Bro all the time.
Akihiko bites down on his lip.
Why did she have to die? She was so small. She never knew her parents' faces, or had good food to eat, or got to have any toys. She had nothing. Isn't there some saying, like about how being alive is a kind of sin?
Akihiko's lips are trembling.
Katone,
Akihiko's voice is trembling.
she's dead and gone. I understand that, and I've accepted it. But I can't do anything about the anger and sadness that I feel. I have to live with that for the rest of my life. Here's what I wanted to tell you. I wanted you to help me bear that burden. I know that it's terrible of me to ask this of you. I'm sorry.
Akihiko hides his face from you in his pain. Why did he tell you about this? You sense Akihiko's faint affection towards you. So this is the only... this is the social link that you can't do until after well, after Shinji dies. Or goes in a coma.
I might be seeing Miki in you. But if that's not what it is, then these feelings I have... Why don't we start heading back home? We should get back.
You and Akihiko return to the dorm together.
Oh, hey!
The lost are increasing, huh? That makes me think that a shadow is coming. But this will be the last one, right? So let's do our best.
Colonial Mall escapade.